You already know what it is, man. We back here, sir. Smoke game on the ground
Hey,
from Hungry Hounds. You just
fix
got the
that
pound.
noise. It's like feedback. It sounds like mechanical. Let me refresh this joint.
Can you hear me now? Well, with that being said, we're back here to serve some more game on the ground from Hungry Hounds. We just got the pound and are ready for the next round. So, with that being said, uh, don't grab your snacks or drink.
Hello? Let me turn on this Bluetooth real quick. I can't even hear you, fool. I can't even hear you.
Can you hear me now?
What's up with your mic?
I was on mute. Can you hear me now?
No, but there's like feedback. Like you keep sounding like boom, boom, boom.
I don't know. That's weird. Let me change the mic.
Yeah, this shit bugging.
What about now?
Better.
Alright. Anyways, with that being said, I'm finna pass the mic to the co-host. We're finna let him introduce himself. What's good?
Man, y'all know what it is, man. We here for a short time, man. We ain't got a lot of time, but while we here, we gonna get some good game, man. So what's the topic? Let's go.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, This is gonna be a little bit different. I want to get your opinion on who you think is gonna be on top during the outcome of Pereira versus Ankalaev in this rematch coming up.
Man, it just depends on if Uncle Live is gonna fall victim to his pride. One second, hold up. It just depends on if he's gonna fall victim to his pride. You know what I'm saying? If he feels like if he feels like he wants to stand and bang, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. But if he imp- but if he implements the same game plan, well, guess what? We're gonna really see if Alex Pereira evolves. So I think that Alex Pereira is gonna play a little bit more into the heat. That way he can get Ankalaev emotional and make Ankalaev have to strike with him. Like he's gonna dismiss him at the press conference, say he's not getting a title shot, say he sucks, he didn't do anything. Like he's gonna say all these things in a nonchalant way because it's not in his character to deliberately talk shit, but he's gonna passively do it and it's gonna piss Ankalaev up and he's gonna set himself up for a counter and get knocked the fuck out. So I think Alex Pereira is actually gonna finish Ankalaev in this fight. But if he doesn't play to his emotions, it could go either way. Because if you remember correctly, Alex Pereira is the only one who landed a takedown in the last fight.
Yeah, I think that could go one of two ways. One, either it could make Ankalaev crash out and just start, trying to knock him out, or two, it could make Ankalaev crash out and take him to the ground and make sure that Pereira doesn't win again, or pin him up against the fence and just keep him there and make sure Pereira doesn't win again. Uh, I heard that Ankalaev said that he was going to knock him out this time. Everybody besides Izzy that has said that has not been able to do so. So, with that being said, my thing is Ankalaev better watch out with what he says because if he really decides to go with that route, then he has a much higher chance of losing. Which in this case, I hope he does, and I hope Pereira gets his belt back because that really wasn't even a fight, just holding somebody up against a fence like that. Now, if it was like what's his name did to Dricus, where he held him on the ground and he was punching him, that's different. But when you just pin somebody against a fence all day, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, 100%, man. So that's my take on that. Um, and then we could potentially be having Diego Lopez step up to the plate and fight Charles Oliveira on 2 weeks' notice, uh, in a different weight class, which it will provide a lot of problems for Oliveira because he's been training for Raphael, but at the same time, it poses even more problems for Diego because he'll be coming off the couch, kind of like his boy Volk. He'll be moving up a weight class just like Volk, and yeah, he just isn't accustomed to that weight class. Um, he's a pressure fighter, but he has amazing jujitsu. But Charles Oliveira is the leading submission finisher in the UFC history, so that would be a crazy scrap. It might cancel out the grappling and make a crazy striking match. And I think if it's a striking match, I don't know if Charles Oliveira's chin is all the way there after what Ilya did to him. So if I had to put my money on it, if the fight was made, I definitely have to go with Diego Lopez. Also, Jake Paul and Tank did a press conference today. Make sure you check that out. Jake Paul posted a picture facing off with them and said, "This is what it looks like when it's bring your kid to work day." And Tank looked like a little ass kid standing up to him, bro.
That's crazy. Um, One thing I will say is I think the only thing that might give Diego the uh, disadvantage is having to move up and weight and fight at a weight that he's not used to. So there's a couple of different ways that I could see that playing to his disadvantage. One is his footwork, his movement might not be as quick because he's carrying more weight, and two, his striking speed might be a little slower as well because he's having to strike and move, carrying a little bit more weight. That's the only way I can see this playing as his disadvantage. Now, Jake Paul and Tank, boy, I seen a post that Jake Paul went for Tank's throat, basically, verbally speaking, at the press conference, talking about how anybody who put their hands on a woman is a clown. So, with that being said, that boy is not holding back.
Oh hell no, boy. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, boy. If he gets knocked out by Tank, it's over. But he's trying to make Tank fight emotional. And the last time Tank fought emotional, we saw what he did to Ryan Garcia and what he did to Roach. I mean, he damn near lost that match to Roach, but he still fought with Fury because he was down at first, and then he started kicking in gears. So, you know, trash talking, I can't be a hypocrite now because Colby Covington's my favorite fighter. But damn, Jake, just understand if you dish it, you better be willing to take it. So, because boy, you was dancing and doing that everyday bro shit and simping. I remember when you had that post of that girl kissing her and all this shit. Then y'all broke up miraculously, and now you have another love of your life. So just understand when you start talking about people's private life, you better hope there's no skeletons in your motherfucking closet. Because boy, best believe Tank is emotional.
That is 100% facts. Um, I don't know how that would play in Jake Paul's favor if Tank fought emotionally. Because it's like he starts off slow and then builds up more and more and more like a snowball effect. So I really couldn't say. But see, and this is another one of those things that people are going to say, "Oh man, well it's a lose lose situation for Jake because if he gets knocked out, then he lost. But if he wins, he beats somebody who's way smaller than he is." Like, come on now, bro. If he beats Tank, he beats Tank. If he gets knocked out, he gets knocked out. Who cares?
If he beats Tank, boy, he's verified. I don't care. That is a world class boxer, one of the best boxers in the world, arguably. I mean, I want to see Tank versus Crawford. That's what I want to see. That would be fucking crazy. But or Tank versus no, Ryan Garcia's got to get his shit together before we even talk about that. He's got to go whoop Devin Haney again. Devin Haney don't even need to get in the ring with Tank. Hell no, he's a punching bag. But yeah, man, that's all we got today, man. We switched up the content a little bit with the woo wop, so I'm gonna let Kane go ahead and give the conclusion. We're gonna get up out of here, man.
Yeah, so make sure to share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And we finna get up on out of here, man. We'll see y'all later. Peace.